There we go. Hello, hello. Everybody should hear me. And the music. I think everything's working. Look at that. We're back. It's nice when everything just kind of like works. So we're on TikTok. We're also on Twitch. If you're interested in chatting or whatever, Twitch will be where you want to go. It's / Mr. Washburn. It's been a minute since I streamed. I've been on the road working. For better or for worse, I suppose. This is what we're gonna try to finish this model. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish it tonight, but we're gonna give it a go. This part's done. This part of the model is done. I am definitely done with it, even if it's not done with me. And it's pretty good. It's not bad. It's not bad. This has been a very challenging model to paint. In particular, the flag. Oh, you know what I said I was going to do? I said I was going to do the... Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint the gold parts of this first, the base coat of the gold on this, and then I'll come back and do what I was going to do with that next. So that I cover my bases here. So this is just getting a very very thin, not very thin, but definitely a very quick base coat of the gold. And I'll come back to it. This piece of this model was not primed incredibly well. I won't lie. So I'm gonna need to like give it a little. If you've dropped by though, and you're watching live on the stream, feel free to say hi first off. And let me know you're watching. I'll be at Adepticon this coming weekend. That's pretty exciting. Howdy, first time watching. Caucavian. Is that right? I hope that's right. Welcome in. Thanks for coming. How's it going? Glad you're here. We're trying to finish up this model. My overall goal was to be done this whole commission by Adepticon, and yeah, no, It's not happening. I am light years behind. So we are just doing what we can. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry for a few minutes. I should put that on a pin. Life happens. Yeah, I travel a lot for work. And it's funny because I bought a travel. I bought like a travel bag, and then I brought it with me on the road this week, and I didn't paint at all, which is pretty stupid. Anyways, yeah, we're doing a giveaway at the end of the commission, though. Exclamation point giveaway has some information. Exclamation point leaderboard. If you're here and you've watched before, you can do exclamation point leaderboard to see where you are in the points list. What you do is you watch the stream, you follow the stream. If you want to sub, all of those things get you points. Spending at least 100 bits also gets you points. You use those points to buy tickets for the giveaway. The giveaway. Oh, why isn't my stream deck working? See, I was bragging when I first started the stream that it was so cool that, you know, I went away for a week and everything just worked. And now it's not working, which is obnoxious. I think it's because I did an OBS update. Anyways, I'll just have to do this. So this is the box we're giving away at the end of the project. Hey Ghost, how near behind are you on this project? I am very, very behind on this project. I didn't paint it all in Lethbridge. Yeah, just upsetting. I didn't paint it all. I had it out and everything. I had it unpacked. Had the whole bag unpacked. Didn't do a damn thing. Super dumb. It's good to take a break. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I really wanted to be further along than I am. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. I've been definitely putting some thought into the dragons and how I'm gonna paint them. I don't think I'm gonna paint one of the dragons next, but I am gonna start painting one of the dragons soon. So I've been putting some thought into that a little bit. I'm gonna do a little more research, a little more looking at examples and whatnot before I go too crazy. But I feel like I know what I want to do now on the dragons. It would be funny to do them both at the same time. If you end up not painting much at Adepticon, so I'm really torn about what to do at Adepticon, whether to paint or not. It seems to me that I'm not going to be there very long. Like, I'm only going to be there, like, at the proper, like, event on Saturday and maybe a little bit on Sunday. I don't get home until, like, I'm not gonna be there at all on Thursday. Not gonna be there at all on Thursday. I'm gonna be currently on a I think that's saying, Michael, don't leave me here. You know, it's funny that I got thanks for the resub. It's funny that I just got my first draft of all my branding, my new branding and stuff today, and part of the new branding package was like alerts and stuff. And I'm actually kind of torn on like what to do. I find that I like in equal amounts streamers who have like very like professional looking, well graphic designed, you know, overlays and alerts and like all of that stuff. I like those. And I also like the ones that have like basically what I did there, which is kind of like meme alerts. And I can't decide which one I like more and which one I want for me, which is probably the actual thing. So I'm torn. Enjoy the experience, whatever that means for you. I feel like I'm not gonna paint. I feel like I want to walk the floor. I feel like I want to look around. I don't want to be. I'm not sure that just sitting around painting this time with a small amount of time that I have. I'm not sure painting is the way to go. I fully intend to, I mean, I'd love, if it's your first time, definitely I'd say check it out. Yeah. I would love to make it a fairly regular thing that I do. So maybe there's another day or another year, like maybe I paint next year. I also wonder if that's like a thing that people do, that where people want to watch other people paint. I'm still kind of surprised that people even moderately want to watch me paint here, let alone sitting around at a conference center where other people are also painting. I got some shaky hands tonight. All right, that looks pretty good, actually. Survived that. Oh, I messed this up a little bit by going back in. There we go. It's okay. Some do go to paint and hang out with others for social fun. A lot of pro painters are probably killing time while their competition entries are being judged and aren't doing it. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not entering anything in anything at all. So I'm gonna do this sword in dark silver if I can find it. What's this? There it is, dark silver. Oh, you know what I should do? I should do this hilt first, or this the leather on the arm. So I think, yeah, I think the plan is just to go and not paint. I may not even bring my bag. Cause I mean, if I'm there, the Friday night, I'm gonna take my kid down to the city proper, hang out for a couple hours, then come up and, you know, maybe meet Killian for dinner if he's around. And then Saturday, it's all day at the con. And then I think like Saturday night, I don't see me wanting to paint. I'm gonna be with Isaac and probably with Killian. So I don't see painting being something that I see drinking being something that I do on Saturday night. So I think the bag will stay home. I am bringing a present for Killian. So I will be bringing some stuff with me, but not my painting bag, I don't think. Not if it's just going to be another thing I got to lug around, you know? Okay. So I was in Lethbridge, Alberta, all week. Well, not all week. I guess it's only Thursday, right? I was in Lethbridge, Alberta, Sunday, Monday. I came home last night. Mike, figure it out. Came home last night. There's none of those, like, flamey ball things on the back, is there? There's not. Dark silver. If you're here for the first time, would love it if you consider dropping a follow on the channel. We're trying to grow and do some things here. Have some fun at the same time. Got a mildly active Discord server. It's not like there's not a lot of people on it at the moment, but we're working on it. I think down the road, we'll try to find some ways to make it fun around here. It is pretty fun when people scare the crap out of me with my interactions. That's fun for, you know, fun for everybody else at least. Okay. So that's like the base coats. This isn't a complicated... I'm going to shade it, obviously. And I'm going to do a little bit of edge highlight on the sword with Runefang Steel. There's not much to this. In fact, I might just put it on the body now. I should glue it. A professional would glue it. And I am a professional after all. LOL. LOL indeed. Live on TikTok as well. I have no idea how it looks on TikTok. I should look. I don't think I can look on my one phone and be on TikTok on the other, so I shouldn't look. Okay. Invite to join live. Decline. What is that? Someone wanted me to invite them to join me in my live. Who I don't even know. That feels like something I shouldn't do. Though I am open to co-streaming on Twitch, I think. If there was people that are creators on Twitch and they're looking for like to do like a multi-stream sort of deal, I feel like I'm open to that. I'm open to talking about how to make that work. And it's a bit of a logistics thing. And my schedule is obviously a bit of a nightmare, but I am absolutely down to like do some co-streaming, I think. So if anyone's watching that streams, the Twitch, you should send me a DM, send me a message, find me on the Twitters. Find me somewhere and message me. And let's talk about that, because I think that would be interesting to do. I would like to consider those possibilities possible. That looks pretty good. Okay. I'm trying to get my... Okay, so there are people in here that have been to Adepticon before. So would it be weird for me to come with like stickers and just hand them out to people? Does that seem awkward? Like stickers that have like my logo and like my username or whatever. I'm wondering. Oh, I almost spilled that. I'm wondering what the ROI on that would be for me, because there's a little, I mean, there's an expense. That's not like insubstantial. It's enough that I'm pausing to consider it. This looks really good. I may have done some of this out of order in my, excitement. No, there's literally streamers who share their stickers and put them on their work desk to be visible to their cameras. So if I can get this logo, I have the new logo, like the mark, the W in the corner of my stream has been redone and it looks dope. It's still a W. It's still stylized. It's still like polygonal a little, but it's different. So I have the W, so I could make like stickers, I think, and have them done potentially in time for to bring them with me. That would kind of be the goal, I think. It's less than a week away though, right? I'd have to do it like I'd have to do express service. I might be smart to just take this whole damn thing off the base and then just plow this stuff on it, and then yeah, that's the smart stuff right there. This is the way it's done. Yeah, I'd have to like, it is less than a week away. I'd have to get them shipped to the, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Man, the time goes by so fast. I remember when I was all fucking confident. A bunch of you were here when I was like, oh, I'm gonna totally have this whole project done by Adepticon. I'm gonna drive to Chicago in glory. Would there be an ROI? I mean, it would cost me, especially if I had to get them like express made, it would cost me $100 probably to get 200 stickers made. In my sense, in my mind, ROI would be like $40 new followers. I don't think I'll get that. So maybe it's not the thing to do this year. What does that translate? Right. I don't think it translates to, you know, what's your ratio of, like, I'll tell you the ratio that I actively consider right now is the is the follower to, oh, see, I've lost the whole. The follower to viewer ratio. That's the one that I am like actively thinking about and kind of like pursuing, for lack of better words. That's the one that's on my mind basically all the time. I think I need to get to 1,500 followers to get to 20 consistent active viewers that are also chatting. So that's the ratio that I'm obsessed with right now. Obsessed with? I'm thinking about it often. I think I mentioned during a previous stream of making a sign to display while you sit and paint. It's a single product that people can look at. Like a QR code. That's what I should do if I painted. So maybe not this year. But next year, maybe the plan is to like literally to sit and paint. Like for like a whole, almost like a whole day. Come and literally plan to paint. And then bring like a sign. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion to your channel. You want to blah 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 block. Where was I? Maybe the idea is to come one day and literally just sit and paint. Can I remove a chat from my chat? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I think that would be something that I would be, that I think is a great idea. Something with like a QR code that I can then, the people can just scan and bop followers. By then the calculus may have changed in terms of what I'm. No, I don't think it would ever. I think that the primary goal of something like that, under even like circumstances where I have been very successful over the next year, I'm still going to be at the point where discovery is still my number one objective. I don't think I'll ever, to be honest, get to a place in this where discovery isn't my number one objective. Where, I'm never gonna be like fucking whatever Squidmar. I'm never even gonna be like Ninjon, who, like, I'll never be at that level. Both probably as a painter and also as like a content creator. I work too much. I'm on the road too much. I can't devote the actual time. I can't stream during like prime Great Britain time, which is like a huge time for streaming Warhammer. I really I'm having fun doing this. I'm having fun chatting to the folks that are here. I'm hoping I can grow that a little bit more. But if I settled, if I got to that 1,500 in the next year, that would be huge for me. And then if I could grow, even, 1,000, 1,500 every year, I think I would be at that point. I think I'd be happy. I really do. So that's where we're at. That's my feelings on the stream and the channel. I'm feeling in a decent spot right now. There are, though, it's funny, I streamed on Friday night, and I think Ghost, I think you were in here for a few minutes, and Nate was in here for a few minutes, but it's tough. When there's no one in your stream chatting, it is tough to go live and stay live. This is a weird thing. This is different than being, sitting at my desk and just being happy and kind of peaceful and relaxed, painting, and it's different. I still enjoy it a lot. It's just it what did they say? What did the kids say? It hits different. As the kids say. Okay, we're gonna do some highlights on this. I should probably put it on, I have this handle for a reason. Should probably use it. I'm getting my finger in the stuff down below. Sharing my hobby stuff is a fun project in itself. Maybe I can start painting. It's funny. I love talking about it. I public speak for a living, or at least part of my living is me talking to crowds, to audiences. And when I'm on the road, that's almost always what I'm doing. I'm traveling to speak at something. And man, do I love talking about this. That looks really good. So I do, and it's funny how receptive and like interested my audiences are to this. And I'll be honest, there's people that come up to me at events because they follow me on Twitter in particular. I have a pretty large Twitter following. because of my day job. And people will be like, yo, I saw your stuff on Twitter and I just want to talk about it. And so people will literally like want to talk about my Warhammer stuff because they saw me post about it on Twitter, which is pretty great. I won't lie. Like I always said, in the end, this has come together pretty good. It's not perfect. But I've spent, way more time on it than I probably should have. By ratio. And in the end, like I'll still do the basing on this. I'll do the basing tomorrow. I wonder if that I don't think I put any Runefang steel down yet. Oh, come on. In the end, I think this looks pretty good. My God, these banner things coming out the side are just obnoxious. Okay. All right, I'm going to set this one down and let it dry because I'm worried that I'm going to just keep messing with it. And we're going to call that one, other than the snow and some grass and stuff, we're going to call that one mostly done. So now I have to decide. I guess what I do need to do is finish this one that I had started wherever I was when I started it. Where was I? Shit. Where was I before I was in Lethbridge? I don't even remember where I was. Oh, I was in Vancouver. So I started this in Vancouver. It doesn't, as always, does not look particularly good at the moment. The other thing I could do, so what else could I do? I don't really have, like, I've got to do some, like, priming. I've definitely got to do some priming. So, So let's take a look at this one. It's a mess, boop, boop. It's a mess, boop, boop. And it's covered in like orzo dust. Which definitely does not help. What a mess. The funny thing is that I painted this in Vancouver and I couldn't really see a damn thing when I was doing it because I didn't have any proper like lighting at all. So it's just a hot mess. It's just a hot mess, y'all. We'll get it as we do. Get it all cleaned up here. I'm probably gonna take this off the base because the inside of the cloak is that Carrick stone. Man, that tassel looks freaking great, though. I have a Votan list that I think I've set on. The value of the things I don't own is close to $800. So I need to, what I'm planning to do is, I mean, hopefully, what I'd love to do is sell that old world box that I have. I have an extra Bretonia old world launch box. I would love to sell it painted. So I will paint it. I will package it. And then I will sell it. And I'd like to do that for about $700. So about double its value. if I can do that, then I'm like, you know, that gets me most of the way there. Right? That's a lot of money, but also many, many tanks. Yeah, so it's the bulk of the expense is in the 3 Sagittars that I don't own. And the Hecaton Land Fortress, the extra Hecaton Land Fortress that I don't own. His face is a disaster. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do this, and then I'll highlight it later. So I'm gonna bring that. I'll bring the colors back up from that. Yeah, so 3 Sagittars and the Hecaton Land Fortress are the big, you know, expenses that are kicking my ass in this build, in this army list. I also would love to, like, I want to get to it. I really do. Because I want to play. I think I've decided. I found a club. I found a game store. Finally, a new game store opened right near my house. Right, literally, like 5 minutes from here. And so I'm kind of keen on playing. But I need to, you know, I need to build out this army. Oh, I really butchered this back here. God damn it. No, I haven't mentioned any of those little known facts yet. You can tell them what you're doing for me. I need to make business cards. I think, I don't know how I'm gonna, like, I actually think I'd have an easier time of it getting Rush business cards than Rush stickers. I should consider just trying to get cards. And that's what this game store near my house said, if I wanted to put cards down at their on their front counter or whatever, I could. So I should probably consider doing that. I absolutely regret painting this in Vancouver. I'm gonna need to do some work. I'm gonna print out a face of you and wear it as a mask. Weird. Hi. Hey, this is Isaac. Where is he? There he is. Isaac is coming to Adepticon. There he is.
Doing that. So, you're not sharing your Steam library anymore.
Oh, no, it's because Nate says hi.
Hello.
He only says Isaac. Oh, it's right there. Can't wait to make fun of your father together.
I can't wait. I do it regularly. But now I have more people.
I'm not sharing my Steam library.
Yeah.
Do you need access to my Steam library immediately?
My friends are trying to play Jackbox.
Oh, all right. Well, that means I gotta go log into your computer. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the Be Right Back on, and you guys should all talk amongst yourselves while I BRB. Oh, not that one. This one. All right, I'm back. Disaster averted, I think. We'll see. Wonder why I'm dropping frames. It's like my internet just decided to stop functioning. I was too slow on the bits. I don't even want to know. A little bit worried about my stream quality at the moment.